Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing my collection part 2. We're going to be doing the bronzers, highlights, blushes, and face palettes. So disclaimer, not trying to show off, you guys requested this and so I'm happy to share. Also, as far as reviews go, like whenever I'm showing a product, I'll definitely review it if I know. A lot of my collection though is either really well loved, like I'm in the middle of like completely trying to use it up, or is hardly touched. So there are some products that I can speak my wisdom about and others I don't know how they work and how they work for me. But yeah, if you guys have experience with any of these products, please let us know in the description below. I'm sure it'd be helpful for everyone to hear that. So first we're going to start with my bronzers. My bronzers are right over here. I have the Chocolate Soleil Too Faced bronzer. This is a little sample size. This is one that I'm currently working on using, along with one that's in a face palette, which we'll get to in a second. I really like this color on me. This is the medium deep one. I thought that a lot of people were saying that who had fair skin that this was like too dark, but I mean, I have to use a light hand with it, but the shade is actually like really nice. It's not like too orange or anything. Like the tone of it is really nice. This is another sample size as well. It's medium, or no, this is the light one. Yeah, this is the light. This is a medium deep one. So yeah, so I have two of the medium deep and then one light. I also have the Too Faced bronzer in Sweet Tea. This one I've used before as well. It was in my Beetles 8 Days a Week project pan. Clearly, hardly got any use from it, but I really did like it. It's pretty. It gives like a nice glow. Okay, next over here, these are my highlighters. So this one, this is a liquid highlighter. These are all of like my liquid slash cream highlighters, these three up here. This is the Temp 2 times BoxyCharm Liquid Glow. This is okay. I mean, I like it. It's pretty. It's a little dark on me personally, but the packaging on this really sucks. It says to shake well before you apply, but when you shake it, the product gets all up in here and it like goes everywhere. I've like cleaned this, but before this was like super junked up and like it was just terrible. Like you can't travel with this for sure. And it's kind of ridiculous that, you know, it says to shake it and then when you shake it, all the product goes everywhere. So yeah, the packaging is not great. The product itself is pretty good, a little dark on me, but it's fine. I'll use it up, so that's why it's sitting up like this. This is the Laura Geller Easy Illuminizing Stick in Diamond Dust. This is what it looks like. It's kind of got an iridescent-y quality to it. I haven't used it on the face. I've swatched it. It looks beautiful. And then this is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid in Prosecco Pop. Again, I haven't used that yet. I'm trying to use these up before I get to that one. And then I have my powder highlights. So the ones that I have the most use out of, this is going to be the Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop. This looks a mess because I dropped it. I had to repress it, and then I had been working on it and I hit pan. There's a little bit of pan. It's the only highlighter I have pan with, which is pretty exciting, I think. And then I have the Ofra highlighter in, this is Beverly Hills. I always get, this is Rodeo Drive and I always get them confused. This is the one that I'm currently working on right now. It's in my Mean Girls project pan. I think it's in my Mean Girls project pan. Yeah, and yeah, so no pan on it, but lots of usage, which is exciting. And I do like it. I like that you can kind of pick and choose your colors. I kind of swirl it everywhere. With more of an emphasis on this side. And then I have the Ofra in Beverly Hills. No, in Rodeo Drive. Why can't I get this right? In Rodeo Drive. I haven't used this one that much on the face. Like I've done it like once or twice to make sure that the color was okay, because this is kind of a goldy color and it's fine for me. It's like a little dark, like it's not my ideal, but I can make it work. This is the Vintage by Jessica Lebenskind, I think. I don't know how to say the name, but I got this in a BoxyCharm. It's beautiful. It is in rose gold, I think. Let's see. Yeah, rose gold. More kind of like a blush highlighter or blush topper, but it's really pretty right now. I don't know if you can see, it kind of does a little bit of a goldy flip to it. And then this one is like a duo. Again, these are beautiful. Clearly I've swatched them to make sure that they like would look good on my skin, and they look so pretty. I haven't like tried them on my face yet, but the two colors are Rose Quartz and Chocolate Diamond. Okay, scooting you guys along, we have, let's see, we have my blush collection. Again, some of them I've used a lot. Well, actually one of them I've used a lot and the rest I haven't really touched. The one that I'm trying to use up right now is this one by Bare Minerals. It's called Clear Radiance. There's not much left. So that's exciting. However, it's like a loose product, so I know that it's gonna take a while. Just so you guys can see the color, there it is. It's a nice mauvey color. Those of you who have been watching my 18 in 2018 or had been watching my 18 in 2018, you'll notice that a certain product is not in here, which means that I did finish it. Yay, I'm so excited. So yeah, this is the blush that I'm currently working on. The next ones are, these three are minis. This is a Clinique one. I believe I got in like a sample kind of like gift with purchase. And this is in Peony. And then I have the Tarte one in, which looks like right there, in Blissful. I have this Benefit one in Dandelion. And then I have the Too Faced. This one is in Perfect Flush Blush. Is that the name? Or Peach Beach. It's in Peach Beach. And it looks so pretty. And then I have this one in my Z palette. This is like my only Z palette of singles. This one was gotten in a BoxyCharm. I want to say it's Makeup Geek, but I can't remember what it is, honestly. But that's my blush. It's my only single little depotted blush, and I'm gonna move that out of there. And then I have this one from Pretty Vulgar. It's called Make 'em Blush. The packaging on this is so pretty. It's actually like pretty cheap packaging, but it looks really pretty. So I don't know how well it'll hold up. Like I'm not sure if this will start to flake or what, but I mean, it looks pretty at the moment. And then I have one from Almay, and this is what it looks like. I like that color and the embossment. I think it says, it just says Smart Shade. Oh, and 30 Coral. That also comes with a little brush, obviously never used it, and a mirror. And then I have one from Laura Geller. This is my last blush that I got from a BoxyCharm after I stopped using it. It looks beautiful though, look at that marbling. And then it's called Blush and Brighten. No, Tropic Hues. Wow, I keep thinking that what it's called is the shade name. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to my face palettes. Okay, so now on to my face palette collection. We have, so these three are what I'm currently working on and like trying to pan and use up. This is the Bella Pierre Cosmetics Pro Concealer Palette. It has 3 color correcting ones. This just broke, unfortunately, so I'm trying to be very careful with it. I think these are pretty good. I've never used a color correcting concealers before, so I don't really have a reference as to if they're the best or the worst, but I like them so far. It's like a nice introduction to them. Yeah, so yeah, these are pretty good. I like them. I have this Smashbox contour palette. I believe it's in light, but I'm not sure. I don't know, it doesn't say, but I'm almost 100% positive this is the light version. Clearly, I've used this quite a lot. This shade is completely gone. This is like the matte highlight shade. I used it to set under my eyes because I don't really like matte highlight that much, and it was okay. I mean, it didn't work like great, but it did its job. Clearly, this is really dirty. I apologize for that. And then this is my contour shade. I'm trying to use that in my Mean Girls Project pan right now, and then that is the bronzer shade. I'm also trying to use it up just because, like, this is my main one that I'm trying to use up at the moment, and then I kind of go back and forth if I want to like change things out with the Chocolate Soleil one. But I do want to make sure to use this up because by the time that's gone, I want to make sure that this palette isn't hanging around for one product. This bronzer is a little orange on me. I don't love the undertone, which is partly the reason why I'm trying to like make sure to use it up. But yeah, so it's okay. I really like the contour shade, which is what I bought it for, but I didn't love the other parts of the palette. So I think after that's done, well, I also have this one, but after my contour shades are done in all these palettes, I'll not try and get a contour palette. I'll just try and get a contour shade somewhere. I don't know where, but yeah. Okay, this is the IBY Beauty Highlight and Contour Palette. Clearly I've used these 2 shades. That's what I'm using to set under my eyes right now. I'm just trying to use them up. I have pan in this one. This is probably my perfect color. This one's a little too dark and peachy, but I just mixed them together to try and use them up. And then once I'm done with that other contour palette by Smashbox, I'll try and dip into some of these. And yeah, this is okay. It's not bad. Not much to say about it. It's okay. Okay, my other two palettes that I'm like tentatively used or have had some usage in. This is the It Girl Beauty Book by It Cosmetics. I got this from Christmas last year or 2017. I like this, and I remember Emily Noel was raving about this. She was saying how it was like innovative that they don't touch, like the powders don't touch on top of each other, which is totally true. However, these are creams and these are powders. This is a powder and this is cream. So it's kind of frustrating because even though they're not like, you know, mixing the cream and powder on top of each other like that, they're still like, they still have powder exposed to cream. So that's a little frustrating. So basically what I'm trying to do is this isn't like in a project or anything. I'm just trying to like quietly in the background do my best as to use up the products first before I really get into the powders. Did I say that right? Use up the cream products first before, yeah, I get into the powder products. So this one I have used a little bit. This is their translucent powder. I was just like in between powders and I needed something, so I was using this. And I do like this. It helps a little bit with setting. It's not as much as a loose powder, obviously, because it's like a pressed powder, but it worked fine. This is their Inner Light. It's like a cream highlight. It's okay. I don't think it's the best. It's not like super highlighty. It's more subtle. So if you like that, I'm sure you would like that. These were concealer shades that I used as like bronzers and contours. They were a little orange, so they weren't great. Even the Fair Light one was too dark on me. I mean, obviously, like I feel like that always happens. Like it's never actually quite light enough for me, but that's fine. Yeah, so I used them up to try and like get them out because I could. And so yeah, these are lip products. I've used this and this one, Naturally Pretty and Live. So yeah, I mean, they're okay. Again, it's frustrating because it's in a palette, so you can't really reapply, like not really. I haven't used the blush and I haven't touched these shadows yet, but I do want to get those cream products used up before I get into the shadowy ones. And then I have this Hourglass one. I was trying to use this as a setting powder. It's too shiny for me, and it's a little too yellow, a little too dark for me as well. So I'm just going to have to stick to it as a highlight, so I haven't really used it that much. So yeah. And then I have all these I haven't really used that much. So this Tarte one, again, I got for Christmas a couple years ago. This has a blush, highlight, and contour / bronzer shade. It had some other products over here that I've already used up, like mascara and lip liner and eyeliner. And then it has all of these right here. This is frustrating because I was using this as a mirror and then this broke off. So now it doesn't like sit up anymore. So I'm using something else as a mirror now. This is one that I wasn't sure if I should count it as an eyeshadow palette or, and same with the It Cosmetic one, or a face palette. But because it has face products in it, I'm going to go ahead and call it a face product or a face palette. These ones have not been touched by me yet. So this is probably the oldest one of them. It's the Tarte, let's see, Color Wheel Amazonian Clay Blush Palette. Lots of blushes in here that look really pretty and I can't wait to touch them. These two are highlight shades, I believe. And yeah, I can't wait to play with them. However, it'll be a hot minute before that happens. This Smashbox one is a bronzer, blush, highlighter. Yeah, I think this was a gift with purchase from Nordstrom. But yeah, there they are. It looks really pretty. I haven't really touched them. And then this is a Pure Bronzer and Pure Bronze and Brighten Dreamer palette. And I got this in a BoxyCharm. These are really metallic. This one I'll probably just use as an eyeshadow or declutter it after I use these two because it's super shimmery. I could never use that as a bronzer, I don't think. But they're pretty, so we'll see what happens to that. And then this is the Real Her Be Fearless, Be Limitless palette. And it's 3 blushes right there for you. I think that this one is more of a bronzer on me, but we'll see what happens when I actually use it. So yeah, that's it for my collection video. Again, if you guys have any experience with these products, especially the ones that like, I don't have experience with, please let us know down below. That would be really helpful, I'm sure, to anyone who's looking at these for reviews. And yeah, if you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and there will be more coming. I believe the next will be eye products, excluding the shadows. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.